and welcome back to the Soda Pop Podcast. We're here today with
Natalie Doll.
Beautiful.
As always, I'm Brandon Underwood.
And I'm Dottie Tanner. And SOTA stands for School of the Arts, and pop just sounds nice next to it.
And that's very true. Very, very true. So we have Natalie Doll here today. Natalie, could you tell us a little bit about what you do and how it's related to the arts?
I am the First Friday coordinator in downtown Florence. I coordinate all things downtown. We find the artist, we find the food trucks, we find the music, we find everything to bring the community together. We like to switch it up each month, and we'll have skateboarders one time and pickleball courts the next time. We try to keep it engaging, but yeah, it's a whirlwind of bringing people in the community downtown.
That's awesome. And you told us a little bit before when we just started recording, or right before we started recording, should I say? You talked that you had an arts degree from Alabama.
Yes.
So what made you want to get into the arts? What made you, and like, I guess also from that, like, are there any artists that you favor when you're picking stuff like that? Is there like, oh, I definitely want a singer this week, or, you know, a musician?
We try to we'll plan like a year in advance we'll have all the bands, and we try to break it up and have different bands, different genres each month. We try to have themes. In the summer months, we'll go towards water, and of course, like October, we're going to have a pumpkin drop. So, I don't know. We try to fit the genre of music to the vibe of the event.
Right.
So, I don't know how I ended up at art school. I grew up kind of always in art lessons, and it's just what I gravitated towards. Not a math major.
No, listen, I think all of our viewers can agree on that. I'm not either. At UNA, they actually have mathematical reasoning for the arts, which if you know math for art majors, what do you think that is?
I have no idea. Maybe, I don't know.
It's like math for dumb people. That's basically what, if we were going to simplify it, that's what it is.
Well, I needed that course when I was at Alabama.
That's real. That's so real. Whenever I graduated high school, and then I took some time off, and whenever I went back to try to do math, I was really good at math in high school. I took a year off. I didn't know anything. I knew no math whatsoever.
That's what that gap year does.
It really does. It was so bad. Oh, dang. That I got my first C in college because of a math class, and it made me so sad.
It's tragic. You think you're smart, and then math evens the playing field for all the art majors.
It really does.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
I'll let you go ahead.
So obviously the Shoals is very well known for its music and everything like that. And you said that you try to kind of keep the music at First Fridays, sort of in line with whatever is going on that month in particular. So what does that kind of selection process look like? Is that you kind of listening to a bunch of artists? Is that you taking people's word of mouth? What gets somebody, I guess for lack of a better way to say it, qualified to be a musician at First Friday?
It's a mix of both. First of all, a lot of musicians, they apply on our site, and we'll do our own research and go on YouTube and search all their videos. And sometimes we'll go somewhere and we'll see a band and we're like, oh, we gotta have them. And so we'll reach out directly. We just did the Handy on the Plaza Street Festival. It was a 4-day event, and it was really fun we tried to have every kind of genre in this 4-day music, and it was just so much fun. But we had bands from everywhere, and it was really eye-opening to me to get a different side of the music world of these big name bands, the contract process and all of that behind the scenes that you don't necessarily do when you have a local band playing at a First Friday. So it's a new world that I get to explore that I never would have explored before if I didn't have this job.
Yeah, that's really cool. You said it was there's a I'm so sorry. What was the event that you were talking about?
It was Handy on the Plaza.
Okay.
they have Handy Week here,
Right.
and we on Mobile Plaza we had the street lights and the sails put up, and it was Thursday through Saturday, and we had yoga in the morning, and
Oh, that's nice.
then we would
Something W.C. Handy was famous for, his yoga, yeah.
well we tried to bring everybody from the community.
Sure.
We want to
Right.
have everybody involved, and but we really just, our goal is to make downtown engaging. We want people to come. We want them to feel welcome and also be exposed to things that they wouldn't be exposed to unless they just stumbled upon it.
Yeah.
Right.
So like with obviously Downtown Florence Alliance does like all kinds of events throughout the year. What events are like the most popular with you guys? Like what events do you consistently see a good amount of people show up to?
First Fridays, it's definitely our main focal point.
Mm-hmm.
We curate that, and we have Handy on the Plaza, and then we do the Christmas parade. We do try to have smaller, like we did the cookie crawl, where local businesses, they came or we sold tickets, and people came and they would go to 20 different businesses and get 20 different cookies. So, but
Ooh.
you're walking in a business that you normally wouldn't. So it's a great platform to bring people in your door, and we had a lot of good feedback from that. So
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
and you got 15 cookies or 20 cookies for $15. So you can't
Big
beat
fan of that.
Yeah.
Big fan of that. Are you guys doing that again? I will be there.
Yeah, we are going to do that again next year.
Yes.
Did you have a favorite cookie?
I liked it was this really great, like, buttery chocolate chip cookie. It was so good.
From where?
They homemade them. Like, one lady at Art and More, she was like, "This is my family recipe," and
I love Carol.
Yeah.
I
Carol.
love her. She's
Shout out Carol.
I did an assignment in one of my classes and I interviewed her. She's incredible. I love her so much. She's one of the kindest people. She owns the art gallery, that like building that says art gallery.
Yeah.
She owns it.
She
She's
owns the
awesome.
art gallery.
She's awesome.
they're at First Friday every time. Her and her husband. Yeah, they're great.
Yes, they really are. Oh my gosh, I love them so much. Wow.
That's awesome.
I should go by and see her.
At First Fridays.
Ask her for her family cookie recipe.
Oh, and I will.
So you said you went to college for the arts. Was it like fine arts? What was it? What was it specifically? if I can
Well,
remember?
my major was digital media and computer science. I graphic arts, all of that. Just I thought
Right.
I could find a job that I liked in that area. But when I graduated, I don't know. I gravitated other places. I feel a lot of people do that. But I enjoyed my time in art school. I miss it actually. I miss all the different people that you're exposed to, and like the ceramics class and the music class, and you just really get exposed to a lot.
Yeah. What was it like? I guess. How did you get your job from doing that? Because I think there's like a perception of like art majors don't get jobs after after college. So what was it like?
Well, I will say my first job out of college, I was working at an employment agency. I was a recruiter. So I was completely not in the arts, but
Right.
you got to get a job. So
Yeah.
something
Yeah.
quick, and it was just the first thing that popped up. That helped me. It was an experience. I don't necessarily want to work in HR and in that field, but
Right.
it was fun, and it was a learning experience. But I'm much happier when I moved back to Florence. I was in Birmingham, and I just luckily stumbled upon this position. We spoke earlier. My daughter's soccer coach is on the board. We have a board of directors, and they had a position open, and he said, "I think you'd be great for this." So I came in, and I jumped in full force, and it's been a whirlwind since.
Yeah, that's awesome. So you went to obviously Alabama, and then you moved to Birmingham, and then you moved back here. What made you decide to come back to the Shoals?
Family. I was raised here. I had my daughter, and you just need somebody to watch them while you have to go to the
That
dentist.
support system
Yeah.
is very important. Yeah, for sure. I like that. That's cool.
What? Because I've been hearing a lot about Shoals Fest, and I've heard that you're responsible for that in some way as well, or like you're
Well,
contributing.
We're helping. We're trying to promote ticket sales locally. Shoals Fest is a great asset to Florence. People don't realize how lucky we are. I feel like in the Shoals we have so much music, and a lot of
Yes.
it's free. And we're kind of spoiled where it's like, I'm not going to pay money for a concert when I can go to Handy Fest and get it for free for a
Right.
week.
Yeah.
But people in the Shoals, they've got to realize that until you work behind the scenes of a concert, these things, like little things, add up real quick.
For sure.
So you can actually put on this production, the stage, obviously, the marketing, just everything. But it is a great concert. I don't know if y'all went to the last one, but it was probably one of my favorite concerts. It's,
The Shoals Fest?
yeah.
Well, if you'd like to get us tickets,
Hey, we are giving away another pair at First Friday. So come and put your name in the fishbowl.
come to First Friday, or we'll beat you there.
We're gonna beat you there.
We're
and
gonna beat you there.
win.
Yeah.
What is there like a favorite artist that you've dealt with, like in doing First Fridays, or like did you get to talk to Jason Isbell ever, or anything
I've
like
not
that?
personally talking to him. I've talked to his manager a bunch, but no, hopefully I can meet him at Shoals Fest. Yeah, I would love to meet him. I've been to the Marriott and kind of gotten like the up close personal experience of him, and that's great. That's another thing. I love like the random pop ups of the music in the Shoals. It's so cool. You'll have to. I was just watching him on Instagram. It was supposed to snow the next morning, and he was like, Marriott, come see me. And I called my mom,
That's
loves
crazy.
him. And I was like, let's go. And she was like, okay. So we like jumped in some clothes and ran down there. It was a really cool experience.
Yeah, that's fun.
I remember when Lana Del Rey came to
Yes, that was a
came
huge
to
deal.
the Shoals. I was like on vacation, so all I'm doing, I'm like scrolling on my phone, and someone's like, "Look, Lana's here," and
At the Waffle House.
Working at the Waffle House.
working at the Waffle House.
We went to that Waffle House yesterday.
She really had nothing better to do. She really had nothing better to do that week.
She recorded at the
Yeah,
studio.
at Sound.
She's-
Yeah, Sound Studios.
Yeah. So we've mentioned First Friday a ton. So for anybody who doesn't know what First Friday is, could you give us like a brief explanation of what First Friday looks like?
Okay, it's a festival, or it's technically a festival. And we run Monday through November, and we have all different art vendors, everything from painters to ceramics to hand-sewn items. It's everything you can imagine. We have music. We have bouncy houses for the kids. We do try to have different engaging things. One time the UNA basketball team came out and we had the court on Court Street, and that was a
That's
really
cool.
fun experience. October, we always do a pumpkin drop, and it's this massive, like 500-pound pumpkin that we drop from a big cherry picker. And the kids,
I need to go see that. Oh my
And
gosh.
I think is Norton Auditorium, or is the Norton team making that pumpkin?
well, no, we buy the
Okay.
we get the pumpkin donated actually.
Okay.
They're
They're making like a big pumpkin. I knew that they were working on something.
They're
'cause-
working on a big pumpkin.
a big pumpkin
Yes.
because I'm allowed to work on it in my stagecraft class.
Wow.
they're helping us, and the kids go wild when that pumpkin splatters.
That sounds. And you know who else is gonna go wild?
Yeah.
Me and Brandon.
That kind of sounds like a horror movie almost. Like, gather the family around and let's drop the pumpkin. That's
It's
yeah.
the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown.
the great pumpkin. Wow.
That's cool.
I didn't know we did that.
I don't know who came up with that. Do you know who came
Yeah,
up
who
with
came
that?
up with the pumpkin
I
drop?
don't know. We've I kind of just fell into this job, and they had done this in the past. And even my first one, I was like, a pumpkin drop.
Mhm.
Yeah,
What is
how
about?
did that happen? Someone's just like, "Hey, we're doing the pumpkin drop, by the way."
They
What?
they say it like it's really like normal. Like
Yeah, it's like-
everybody knows what a pumpkin
Yeah, we
drop
got
is.
the pumpkin drop
It's
coming up.
really crazy when you get a large crowd of
Mhm.
people and like the hype, the energy is just going
Of
crazy.
dropping a pumpkin.
Yeah, and you like count it down like 10, 9, 8, 3, 2, 1.
Which
and,
one
like,
is the? Oh no! It's,
Brandon.
we have like a. Yeah, that's what they're making. Okay, yeah.
And the crowd goes wild. It's really fun. And then after, it was so crazy. All these kids came out of nowhere, and they like are throwing the pumpkin guts at each other like a snowball fight.
Yes,
like,
that's also going to be me and Brandon.
yeah.
That's
Wow.
so funny. Does
That's cool.
is the cleanup process for that like awful?
Well, we do put down plastic. The city was
Okay.
like, look, y'all got to do something. This is
That's
awful."
fair. That's very valid.
Driving to school the next morning through pumpkin guts or
Oh,
something.
yeah,
Well,
that sounds.
It's like an ice skating ring when you get all in the pumpkin guts, because it's a lot of pumpkin guts.
Brandon.
That's cool.
I don't think we have a choice. I think we have
Yeah,
to go.
yeah. You just sold us on something. I didn't know that was a thing going on.
Is this happening at First Friday?
Yes, it's gonna be.
I think I'm going to be busy.
It's tragic. It's very tragic.
So sad.
Yeah. Are there any other like events or anything that like besides I guess the pumpkin smashing? Are there any other ones that like you specifically pumpkin drop that you look forward to every year? Like, is there like, oh, I can't wait to do this event?
That's probably the one everybody knows about. It's kind of set in stone.
Right.
But all of them are fun. I love like the different seasons. We have in August we do back to school, and the Florence Falcons come out and they have their band and their football team, and that's a really great atmosphere. All the families come out and support everybody. Every month's different, and that's our goal, is to have it switch up every month, but it brings down different people from different backgrounds every single month. And it's fun to meet. Like, the best part of my job is getting to see everybody from our community and get involved and just really meet these people on a personal level. And I couldn't ask for a better job.
Oh, that's awesome. I love that.
We were just talking to Sam Thigpen a couple weeks ago, and he was telling us all about, like, I don't know if you know who that is. He's done like photography for a lot of First Friday events and things of that nature. So he was also very in support of just like how much it brings the community together. And he was talking about, like, I guess especially from an art standpoint, like I think people underestimate how much the community has to do with like bringing artists into those spaces and like really, helping.
We make it affordable. Not everybody can go out and curate this huge art gallery.
Right.
So it's great for people with a side hustle or people just starting out. And we have had a couple of artists that started at a First Friday, and then they grew, and we found them like a place in a storefront, and then it grew to where they actually it wasn't their side hustle anymore. It was their full job. So like, we love setting the platform, setting the space for them to come showcase their work. And the community, they get to decide, this, we love this. We want to see more of this. So.
Yeah, that's awesome. I feel like so many places, or like so many people are like, you were talking earlier about how lucky we are in the Shoals to have so much music. I feel like we're lucky in the Shoals to have just so much art in general. Yeah. Like, there is so much of like a push for the arts that so many people do not get to experience. And we have such a concentration of good artists in the area. It's awesome.
Yeah, they say there's something in the water, and I believe it's true.
Yeah.
It's amazing the talent that comes out of the Shoals.
Yeah.
She's talking about you, Brandon.
Oh, the talent.
Yep.
Right
That's
here. Right here. Yeah. She's like, I don't even know you.
I'd love to see anything if you have a side hustle art, come on down.
Submit your stuff to Natalie Doll. What email can they submit it to?
Well, Downtown Florence Alliance, if you go to that website, you can click on First Fridays and then apply there and just submit some pictures and give us your info, and we'd love to have you.
I love that.
Now,
what's your entry rate? You guys let almost everybody in, or are there people who you're like, absolutely not?
Well, really, our only guidelines is that it has to be handmade. You can't buy something and resell it. We can't have we've had a lot of really cool stuff, like more like thrift store kind of people. But it's like, we can't. Yeah. It's all got to be handmade. So that's really the only, we don't do like vinyl screen printed stuff, because that just gets so, unless it's a drawing you drew and you put it on a t-shirt, then we'll accept it. But it has to be truly from you. And that's also what makes it so special, because it's some of these festivals or like art shows you'll go to, and it's, just the same stuff over and over.
It's all like AI art and stuff.
Yeah. This is truly art that is coming from people that work really hard on it. We couldn't do it without our vendors and our artists, and they are all really great people.
Yeah.
It's cool. I had a question that just like escaped.
I'm sorry, I interrupted you. That was my bad.
No, you're all good. No, now in the screening process, what is the screening process like? I know we talked a little bit about it, but like you're watching, I guess, like these performances or like looking them up or whatever, and then seeing it. Has there ever been like one where you're just like, no way, we're not bringing them in?
The only time,
you don't have to name names.
The only time where if it's not family friendly, we obviously can't have people that are like, screaming profanity.
Sure, sure, makes sense.
We've got to keep it family friendly. That's our biggest hurdle sometimes. But that's not too hard. And some people will have, like, they'll have some songs and we're like, look, we love this. Make it PG.
Yeah.
For the, you know.
I was about to ask that.
Yeah, for this event, if you can just change that one word. And
yeah, censor yourself ever so slightly.
Yeah.
We had to do that for the Soda Pop podcast. Originally, we cussed like every other word.
Brandon, no, we did
We
not.
tried to get it, you know, make it cool and hip, and then now they're censoring us.
That just did not happen.
Well,
Anyways.
agree to disagree.
Anyways.
Agree to disagree.
Okay, so this year, for I2E2, the Downtown Florence Alliance worked with UNA and the School of the Arts for I2E2. Were you involved with that? What did that look like?
Yes, and that was really fun. We gave a little speech, and then in the morning, and then the students, they came down and they had a scavenger hunt, and we gave them 6 different vendors. I wish I had that list, but they had the scavenger hunt, and they would have to go find the vendor. They took a picture of the vendor, and they tagged the Instagram handle, and then the winner won 2 tickets to Shoals Fest. So
That's awesome.
That is
that was
awesome.
fun. But it was we have a really great like honey vendor, and he has this wagon, and I think it was like the wagon is old.
The honey wagon.
The something is sweet. The bees work hard for this sweet treat, or something along those lines. But it was really great for students to come engage with the community and see these vendors. And also, I opened it up to them and said, if you ever want to come to First Friday, if you do sketches on the side and want to come, you know, make some extra money, we would love to have you. And that's seriously 100%. No artist is too small or too big. Like, we want everybody from all walks of life to come be part of the community.
For sure. So with obviously we are working for the School of the Arts at UNA and everything. What do you recommend for students who are maybe like new to the area, freshmen, transfer students, whatever? What do you recommend for them to get involved in the community? What do you think is the best? Do you think First Friday is the best, or do you think that there are other?
Yeah, come volunteer with me. We need all the help we can get. Now, there's so many. You can volunteer with Shoals Theater. You can there's so many different groups, and we work with so many of them. And that's what makes this, like you say, this area so great, is because we have so many different art forms, but also the people that are doing it are so open to new people and welcoming them, and, you know, helping any way they like. It's been amazing. We couldn't do what we do without our partnerships and Shoals Theater and the sound studios and just everybody, because that's how we keep it diverse and switch it up every month, is because we partner with different people. But that's what makes it fun. But also it gives people that want to come see a different side of it, they can volunteer and help. And
Yeah, that's awesome. And how would they go about doing that? Would they need to go back to the website you were talking about earlier? Or?
They can, reach out to the website. And also, if they have an idea of like an organization that they want to get involved, we can partnership with them and we can make it happen.
Yeah, awesome. That's really cool.
Do you have any like, I guess, because, you know, now that you kind of have like this screening process, I guess, and like looking at artists and stuff, are there any, are there any artists that inspire you that like when you're working on or when you're looking at other artists, you're thinking about, oh, like, you know, maybe we need something like this, or like, are there any of your favorite artists that you think you bring to the table when you're looking at other people's stuff?
I love ceramics. It's
shout out ceramics.
Yeah, it has a big place in my heart. I started in high school. We made bowls for the Salvation Army. It's the empty bowl luncheon, and I literally made bowls till my hands were cracked and bleeding. But then I went on to college and I took some more courses, and now every time I see any ceramic person, you know, I appreciate it, because I understand how hard it is, and
Yeah,
it's a process.
That's awesome. I agree. Ceramics is so cool. I think that's one of the most like, that's such an impressive skill to be able to hone, to like you're saying, like make bowls, make like vases and stuff like that.
It's timeless. I love a good coffee mug.
Yes.
My husband, he likes the super modern, like sleek stuff, and he's like, I'll come home with like a new, huge, like bright blue coffee mug, and he's like, where are we this. I'm like, I'm going to put it in my hand to drink my coffee.
We've yet to have somebody on here who like does ceramics and stuff. Can you give us some tip? Like how does one go into ceramic? How does one like, I guess, get involved with that? Or
I can't speak for anybody's personal journey. I would have to go to my vendor list to get you specific names.
yeah.
We have over 110 booths, and they alternate each month. So I don't know everybody's name off the top of my head, but yeah, people submit their stuff, and also I'll go on Etsy and I'll do like, you can search within like a region, and I'll find like glass blowers or like wind chimes, cool. I'll search out these people and I'll contact them like, we would love to have you. I love your stuff. And also I go to other festivals. I try to go find people. It's like, even if you just come once, just come check out the shows.
Yeah.
So you said you have over 110 booths. That's so many booths. Yeah. And you cycle through them. How does that work? Is there like a certain, is it like a Rolodex? Like how does that?
We have a lot that come every month. And some, this is like pretty much their full-time job. And that's admirable because First Fridays will be their main, and then they'll go to other festival or, craft shows and stuff.
Sure.
Yeah.
But we also have a lot of nonprofits. We partner with like Florence High School. They have a booth. We'll partner with Shoals Theater. Anybody. Mm-hmm. So Shoals Mountain Bike Club, like it's so random, but we have a spot for everybody. If you are involved in the community, we give you a spot to kind of showcase what you have and what you can offer, and it's also a really great place for, like you say, people that just came. They can come like find these clubs or nonprofits or different things that you wouldn't go find unless you just stumbled upon them.
Yeah.
I didn't know we did a pumpkin drop.
Right, and we've both lived here like our whole lives.
Yeah,
and
whole lives. Never knew there was a pumpkin drop. I need to go to the pumpkin drop.
Yes, for sure.
Is there like I guess artists? Because you mentioned glass blowing. And it's like, you don't hear about that much anymore. Right. I feel like, or that's not like a very popular art. But like, I know that like my mom learned how to make like stained glass and stuff in college and things like that. So do you ever like think about like, oh, I need something kind of obscure for this? Or like, has there been any like kind of like more obscure things like that, or like odd things that you have enjoyed, like just like putting more of a light on or using your resources to shine a light on?
My goal is to like have a wide variety. Like I want everybody to come and see something that sparks their interest. And some things don't necessarily spark my interest.
Sure.
But like I'll have this vendor and it's like there will be 100 people around their booth, like, and they can't sell it fast enough. So I try to be open-minded to, it might not be my cup of tea, but it might be somebody else's.
Right.
So, and it's really shocking to see some of the most popular booths of like, there's like a big following for this. So, and it's fun for me to see.
Yeah, for sure. So, with First Friday, where exactly does First Friday happen? Obviously, it's downtown, but does it cover only specific streets? It's
on Court Street. Mm-hmm. We run from Tennessee to Tom Bigby, and it's the whole street's shut down, and there's vendors on both sides. We'll have one or two food trucks. We try to not have too many food trucks because we have so many great restaurants downtown.
Yes, for sure.
So you can go eat dinner, come walk around for a minute. You're going to meet some people, and it's going to be fun.
Yeah, for sure.
It is awesome. The times I've been, I'm walking around, I'm seeing all the people, all the vendors. It's been a minute though. I haven't gone to First Fridays in a minute, but I will say it does. I know when it's going on because the parking's taken up. The parking is taken up.
Yes. So if you're going to go to First Friday, get there early.
Or if you live at UNA, just walk down there. Trust, it's a lot easier. Don't move that car.
We have a it's not a golf cart, but it's like I guess it is a golf cart, but it's like these bigger ones, and they'll come pick you up at the barriers and drive you.
That sounds lovely.
And they'll also take you to the parking deck and then back.
So little insider knowledge.
The Shoals shuttle.
Yes,
basically.
That's good. Is that what y'all call it?
Well, He's just he's new and he's great because it's really helped so many.
Yeah.
Even my mom brings my girls down.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not going to say her age, but the golf cart definitely helps her
Yeah.
get from point A to point
For
B.
sure.
Yeah. You're on golf cart duty this week, buddy.
That's awesome.
Like it's
That's awesome.
Well, I hope he is advertising to sell these. So I hope he does really well and sells all of it. They're really cool. They have like lights and speakers.
Ooh, that is
and-
really cool.
if you're in the market for a golf cart,
Yeah.
Find this guy.
Yeah, find this guy. Find this guy out there somewhere. That's awesome.
Wonderful. What else do you got?
I was gonna throw it to you.
Oh, okay, beautiful. Obviously you've worked with so many local artists and stuff. Do you have any like favorites? Do you have any that just you maybe own a few of their things, or you listen to their music a lot or whatever?
I love them all. Like I'm not going to play favorites with
Hey, that's
anybody.
fair. Hey, that's fair. This is her
But,
job.
I really love them all. I love that it's so many different people and so many a lot of hard work goes into this, and not just from us, but from all of our vendors. It can be, it's very labor intensive to even just come set up, and the weather, you never know
Right.
what the weather is going to be in
Thank you,
Alabama.
Alabama.
And these people, they come out rain or shine, like we're holding our tents down, the
Yeah.
wind's blowing, and we'll have like a pop-up shower, and then 10 minutes later it's gone, and then everybody's got a smile on their face. And
Yeah.
but it's all of the vendors, they're definitely just really, really great people to come and have this event for our community.
Yeah.
What would you recommend for students who, I guess, well, what's your specific like job title? Like, what do you consider yourself?
I am the First Friday coordinator.
First Friday coordinator.
Yeah.
That's cool. Now, but how would a student like get into something like that? I guess maybe not necessarily, I mean, for the Shoals community, I guess, but then like if they were doing it maybe in their hometown or in a different town, how would that, what's that process like?
We also work with Main Street, Alabama. There's Main Street programs throughout the community. And Main Street, we applied for a grant, and like the string lights and the sales, all of that good stuff on Mobile came through them. So
Oh, that's
there
cool.
are quite a few Main Street programs. I don't know all the towns. You can go look it up. But that's how we kind of, come into play. And we are a nonprofit. We work with the city. We work with Parks and Rec. We work, a lot of people make this happen.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Using your resources.
Yeah.
So you just gotta, I guess, so for like students going from like, I guess their college arts degree to that, it's just like finding those connections to that.
Yeah, you'll have to go find, and if the organizations that don't exist, create it, because there are people out there to kind of show you their platform and what they've built off of, and every community needs this. I hear all the time, like, there's nothing to do here. I'm like, do you come to First Friday?
Yeah.
Do you?
Not involved.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like every single time that I've ever like had the time to take a little stroll through downtown Florence, I see a place I like didn't realize was there. Like I might have walked past it 20 times, but I'll like look to my left and be like, oh, I've never noticed this place before.
Cafe 222 is that
Yes.
for me.
That place is so
I didn't
good.
know that existed.
They have the best food ever.
It's so good.
And she,
It's really-
Brandon, now I have to eat that.
I love their chicken casserole.
Yes, it's amazing. And then I remember like I walked into one of my classes the other day and I had a little plate from it or whatever. And they were like, "Oh, what's that?" So it's like it's slowly growing.
For sure. That's how I also was with the art gallery that we were talking about earlier. That's how I was with that. I'd never been in there before. They have so much stuff.
Yeah. See, both of them were in the cookie crawl. So that's everybody sign up for the cookie crawl next time, because it'll have you going in places like we give you a map and like list the businesses, and each person gave a different cookie.
I need you to know that's the best idea I've ever heard in my entire life.
Follow us on Downtown Florence Alliance, and we will announce the cookie crawls so you can grab your tickets.
So if you're local and you want to promote your art, or go get 20 cookies for $15, or see a pumpkin drop, First Fridays, Florence, Alabama.
That's the deal.
That's very cool.
Beautiful.
Another local business I wanted to shout out really quickly is the Tennessee Street Billiards. I don't know if y'all do anything with them.
We used to call it the smokehouse.
That's exactly what my dad calls it. My dad's like, "Hey, you want to go to the smokehouse?" And I was like,
go shoot some pool.
"Go shoot
cool.
some, yeah, let's go shoot some
That's
pool
awesome.
at the smokehouse." They have like a little cigarette machine in there, you know, and I was just like, it was definitely like a unique business experience because I think like I was used to like rigatoni's and stuff like that. You know, you hear about some of the bigger spots, but then it's like some of these little unique side places and things like that. Yeah.
Just you've got to walk around and explore. And people complain about the parking, and it's like, okay, if you go to Nashville, you're going to walk at least 6
Yeah.
or 7 blocks
Yes.
to go somewhere. You have to park like 1 block over. Like,
Yeah.
you can walk a couple of blocks and explore a little bit. It's fun to kind of see and find these new places.
Yes, we have a professor, and he is like he's not from this area, and he like lived in LA for a while, and the students will complain about parking. He's like, you guys don't know how bad parking can be. You have no idea.
Yeah.
Because if you park somewhere all day and they give you a ticket, it's $5.
Yeah.
If you park somewhere in LA for 10 minutes that they don't like, that's a $75 ticket. Like,
It's crazy. No, I think like I remember parking in like going to Atlanta really quickly for a concert or something like that, and we were gonna park for like an hour, and like the place we parked, it was like $40 for an hour. It was ridiculous. So you won't get that in Florence.
yet another way that we are not as appreciative as we should be of our area
And of parking.
and of parking.
Parking's really not that bad. You might have to park a street over.
Yeah.
But it's
And we
like,
have the new parking deck.
we all need the extra steps anyways.
Yeah.
It's not going to hurt us.
Period.
Do y'all get the money from the parking? Like,
No, that goes into the city. That's it goes towards like roads and stuff like that. We don't have
Heard.
anything to do with that.
right? We need to start a petition for that. Get the meters. Get some of the meter changed to y'all.
Well, we're always we'll take anything we can get. But,
Beautiful.
Yeah, absolutely. Any further questions?
I don't think I have any more.
All right. Well, is there anything you'd like to shout out? Anything you'd like to promote? Social media? Anything like that? You can do it now.
Yeah, just come to First Fridays. We would love to see you. Or we'll be doing the Christmas parade. So you'll see me running in my green T-shirt with a Christmas tree. Say hi.
That's cool.
And of course, Handy on the Plaza. We're gonna make it bigger and better next year.
Beautiful.
Or we want to see you. Come say hey and tell me where you saw me. And
Yes.
Yeah.
Go, I saw you on the Soda Pop podcast.
yeah,
Also, I know you mentioned 2 tickets to Shoals Fest. How does someone go about getting those? The 2 you're giving out?
we're gonna have a Shoals Fest table at the October First Friday, and the event is in October, so it's the last chance to win. We're gonna give away 2 tickets. So come drop your name in the fishbowl, and hopefully you'll win.
Yeah.
Yes.
And if you want to go see Jason Isbell and Waxahachie, right? Go out there and see if you can put your name in the bowl. Put your name in the bowl.
It is. It's a really cool festival along the riverside. It's such a great venue.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Beautiful.
Well, I think that's everything.
Yep.
As always, I'm Brandon Underwood,
And I'm Dottie Tanner.
and this has been the Soda Pop Podcast. And another, as always, keep making stuff.
And stay creative.
All right, now we got to do this walk-off portion. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right.